What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? My name is Justin Omoi and I'm here with another part of this video series. I thought I was done. I'm probably going to keep doing a lot more to this beat. Today I'm going over what people would think of as the mastering process for the beat, and here I'm going to, set the rules, let you know what really is up. When it comes to making beats and you intend to have somebody record over it, never master the beat. The only time you should, I would say, master a beat is when you intend for it to be an instrumental. And even then, most people would record over, then master the song. And if you want the instrumental, just mute the vocals, the acapella in this case. Although I do say not to master your song, there is another method of just basically compressing the song and making it loud so it's presentable to people when they hear it on, I don't know, YouTube or Beats website. And the reason why I'm saying compress and just, limit it up, maybe put on a little bit of a exciter, is because when you want to show a beat for somebody to take, you would want to show them at least as close as representable to the sound that they will be getting. Because what if you go over to McDonald's, get a double Whopper, if that's something, and you come back with like one patty? It's like, oh, yeah, we do show the double Whopper with 2 patties, but here you go, it's 1 patty. It's basically you're ordering what you didn't want or what you did not expect would be. I guess you could say like the commercials, how the commercial makes it look as presentable, and then when it's actual, bought, it's all crap compared. What I'm gonna do for you guys and girls who haven't heard this beat or whatever, I'm gonna play a little bit of the chorus so you can get this idea, and I'll show you how to do it. And you can see it is hitting around the 0 decibel mark already. And most likely it's because, okay, no, it's not because I have a limiter gained up. So if you want to basically have this beat as loud as it could get so people who rip it would have a hard time actually recording over the beat, also to make it as presentable for, people to listen, here is my, I guess you could say, 2 cents on that. Throw in a multi-band compressor. Stick it to the FIR, not the IIR. It's a filter type. FIR is more linear. Don't worry if you don't know, just FIR. What we're gonna do is basically mute everything. I'm gonna mute everything except for the low band, and then do what is a regular compression. If you know how to compress, good. If you don't know how to compress, just know you have a threshold, which is a line that finds the signals. Once it passes it, it triggers on the compression. You have the ratio, which is the rule of how much we are going to decrease for every decibel over the threshold. We have a knee, that's like a curvature for the compression. Attack is the timing for it to compress to activate. Release is the opposite, where it's gonna deactivate when the threshold line is under, when the signal is under the threshold line. And lastly, the gain is known as a makeup gain for it. Now what I'm gonna do is mute these sounds, and actually let me see something. Maybe I could do this. I'll put my output on 1 and 2. All right, and I'll take this one off of here. All right, so you could, let me see, yeah, you can hear me and I'll be able to compress these sounds. So I'll mute these. So here we have the bass, all right? You can see it's doing compression already, especially over here. Let me put this all the way here. All right. I'm trying to do a tight compression, all right? The reason why I'm making it tight is so we can have it all bundled up and be able to be heard, and it'll be fat. If you are interested in having dynamics, you could lessen it up, but still be able to make a loud signal for people to hear it. Be like, oh shoot, this is good. So yeah, you can see here we're doing a lot of compression already. The pink is like the input, the red is the compression, the signal. So I'll mute this, and I'll go to here. Here's the next one. Hold on. Okay, yeah. The pink is the original input. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the attack here, my bad. For attack for bass, usually having a fat attack, like ramp up, would be ideal just to get the beginning transient, the peak sounds to do its hit. And it doesn't really matter, to be honest, once you capture that threshold there. Okay, back to this one. I don't really want too much of a long attack for this, like the bass. Probably around 22. Sounds ideal for me. The release could be, you know, not too much either. 32 or whatever. I'll hit reset. 80. It's not like it'll really release from there. Okay, yeah, we're there. Okay, last is the high frequencies. This is pretty easy, to be honest. High frequencies, we could give it like a break, not compress too hard, because it is a low sound. It would be all right. I'll do a fast attack, fast release. So you can see there it's doing the compression. I'll go ahead and put them all active. Okay, and I have a limiter here at the bottom of my signal. We can have a better visual there in terms of, you know, with that. Here. All right, and I'm gonna do it without compare. Let me move these. All right. It's a bit compressed, if you can see, like, the, you know, compressions there. It's doing its job, right? And just realize we did not do any like gain raising or whatnot. We could do that now if we want. You can see that this is going over the line here and it's doing some automatic compressions because this is a limiter and it's limiting it to the 0 decibel. I could put this to negative 0.01, yeah, 0.1 negative. That way we could have it ensured that it doesn't go over 0, just in case. Okay. Some people may say, hey, it already sounds different from the original, like, aren't you being hypocritical? And not really. All right, this compared to the regular mastering that I already made a video on, it's two different things, okay? I'm just saying. So you see, with the compression, it's still giving us those same sound signals that we originally heard, just pushed in a little, raised up. It's not doing like exciter, I'm not EQing it, I'm not doing too much, I'm not like image spreading it. Not giving you all the beautiful stuff. I'm just giving you what we want. Okay, as you see here, we have the low signal, then we have the high signal. The low is with it off, high is with it on. You can see that we're raising up that bass and we are getting more of a tighter signal, which is what we'll want. I did say exciter could switch up or give it a little bit of flavor. It is, there you go, sound good Iser. And it does change the way it sounds, so I'm not going to do too much. But you see, with the sound good Iser, it helps fatten in that sound as well. Look at the dip, and I'll put it on. See, what we're trying to achieve is fattening the sound. with the beats, at least when we want to present it to people. We could do another compression, but I think that'll be overkill, to be honest. So yeah. So if the wave signal is all shortened like a regular time, you can see that it's pretty clumped up. And if I were to export this sound, this whole track, which I will do and show you, you'll see that it is just like this. It's fat, and it's gonna make it hard for me to, you know, record over. So let me go ahead and export this and I'll show y'all. All right, guys, we are here. We're back. And as you see here, we have this compressed beat. I'll go ahead and make this a little bit bigger for y'all so y'all can see that, and shrink that actually. There. You can see that the beat right here is straight up open. I really wish I had the original. All right. Okay, guys, I got the original now. Okay, nothing else. Here you can see the difference between the two. Here's the original down here. If you don't know how to read, I understand. There's some, what's it, Floyd Mayweather? Was he the one? But yeah, you can see right here, I overlapped it and highlighted. Look at the difference, all right? This is fatter, all right? This is more thickened compared to this, which is pretty thin. We could alter up the bass and, you know, have our way with it. Or we could raise the bass up, have it mixture in with the mids and stuff, have it all tight, thicker, like I've said, and make it a little bit harder for you to, you know, record over. So if I were to hit play on this, yeah, this is how it sounds, yeah. And let me just throw it into the track. Yeah, hey, this is how I wanna rap, yeah, bitch, I got a heart attack, yeah, it feels so damn fat, yeah. The beat is all up in my ass, yeah. I feel like I'm drowning up in all this. So the way I sound here, regular with the dry vocals, of course, if I add in effects too, it'll probably be the same thing. I'm having a difficult time to, you know, deal with it because it is over compressed, it is fat. And if you guys and girls haven't realized, and if you have seen the video that I made on how to mix a beat that you ripped off of YouTube, what we did over there was take the compressor, the multiband, and just level it up, try our best to level it up. In this video, when it comes to quote unquote mastering, I'd say filling the beats, we did the exact opposite. We added the compression in. Using a compressor to lower the sounds will not help out its quality case. Having the quality, you know, is already compressed, and then adjusting the compressed volume doesn't make it any better. It wouldn't help you with dynamics and such. Even with this signal, you could lift it up even more. I'll throw in a limiter if I can find it. So yeah, we could literally bump this up like this, and people will have even more of a hard time to do it. But just know that doing that could damage your sound overall. And why not? I'll go ahead and export that. Okay, because I left that there, let me do it one more time. Alright, cool, that's better. This one is smaller because I had this fader lowered, so keep that in mind. But just look here, this is a long tail because I select it like that. Look at the difference between this now. Nobody's getting through that. Nobody. Let me mute this and try it and throw in a new track. Yeah, hey, running through. Yeah, you already know who. I am not the owl. I am not the towel. I'm not Kappa Deborah, whatever the guy's name is in Legend of Zelda. But yeah, people are gonna have an even more hard time to deal with the beat when it's super gigantic fat like this. Nobody's penetrating those waveform walls, all right? You have to just do a multi-band compression, make it fat as F that you want it to be, and yeah, you'll be good to be able to present this to people. I do understand though, if you want to have it like the way I originally had it here with the compressed beat, you get more of a dynamic. Let me take that off. You get more of a dynamics where it's like you get breathing space in it, whereas this one is just straight up fat and you barely have a little bit of room, but that's not giving you the dynamics. It's giving you the pop dynamics. You can always drop a disclaimer in the description or tell them that the beats are compressed. But alright guys and girls, that is it. Like I've said, just use a multi-band compressor on it. Oh, before I forget anything, for those who have been watching my series, watching this video, I will have the link to this the project that I've been working on in the description if you want to use it for, you know, creating stuff. Maybe I'll address it again later when these things come in, so I could do like a little giveaway or a contest of some sort. So yeah. Alright guys, my name is Justin Omoi. I'll see you later. Peace. I'm out.